Here's a 60-foot persimmon growing in our hay field.
So we're gonna pick up persimmons. I'll still use these since that's what I'm gonna do is mash them. So as long as it doesn't look like bugs have been in them, you can use them. So the only thing I'm doing now is washing them, and then I'm going to de-seed them, and then I'm going to make my recipe.
Get ready to run. Break time. Probably have cantaloupes growing here in the sawdust over here by the sawmill. So I've never cut persimmon before, or at least not that I recall. And of course I did what I normally do. I left these logs over on the log rack until they split. Here's the crack that I was mentioning a while ago. Runs right down through there. So what I'm going to do is keep that crack vertical. Just see what I can get out of it. I don't expect much. So the first part of the video, of this video, was between these two knees right here, which is only 5 foot. So that's for my short logs. And this, between these two knees, is 6 feet. So we'll slice this booger up, and then I've got this one here to do next, but it's even a smaller log, so I may not show that on video. Anyway, let's get after it. There's not a whole lot on YouTube. It says to get the persimmon pulp, and it doesn't really say how to get the persimmon pulp, so I decided to try it with the whole persimmon, because it sure would be easier for me to not have to take all the pits out, the seeds. I can do it. It's not hard work. It's just tedious work. It takes a lot of time, which if it tastes really, really good, it'll be worth it. So I won't care. This is something that my husband's been asking for since we bought our land in 2011. We've actually lived here since 2015. And I've never done anything with the persimmons, mainly because the deer get them every year before we get a chance to go pick them up. When they're ripe, they fall from the tree, and you literally have to go every day. I think we saw today, we went around and tried to pick them up, off of, I don't know, 8 trees maybe. 2 or 3 are huge and just wonderful. So I did get enough. I got 1 cup full of persimmon pulp, or yeah, I guess that's what it is. And then you add 3/4 cup of sugar. So I'm mixing that now. And then it calls for 3 eggs, a cup of flour, a teaspoon of baking powder, 1/2 teaspoon of nutmeg, a cup of milk, 1/4 pound of butter, which I only use real butter, would be 1 stick of butter, and then a 1/2 teaspoon of cinnamon. So I'm going to put all this together now. So I have the persimmon pudding in the oven. Looks delicious. I'm going to check it right now. And then I have the rest of the persimmon in here. I haven't added anything. I'm going to add some sugar and some lime juice and cook it. And I'm going to put it in a jar
I'm not going to can it. I'm just going to put enough so that Kim and I can have some persimmon jam.
All right, here's your reveal look on the persimmon wood. These logs have been on my log rack for at least 6 months. A little bit of green, a little bit of yellow. Heartwood maybe is a little darker. But I just cut 1-inch boards so I can use them as a bench in our greenhouse. I wonder what it looked like planed, sanded off and dried up and sanded off.
The moment of truth. Kim wants to try the
What is it?
persimmon pudding. I got the recipe online. You can see how it tastes.
Yeah, it's kind of like bread. Isn't it?
It's between a bread and a pudding, I guess. Ooh, 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 ooh. I think I'm gonna have to fight you for that heel piece. Oh, yeah. Now I see why they call it a pudding.
It's like egg custard.
Yes, it reminds me of a custard. So we will see.
Yeah, try this.
Okay. Oh, yeah. Like a bread pudding.
Yeah. Oh, that's what it is. Bread pudding.
Glad you like it, honey.
Let's pick one of these and check the seeds, and we'll see if we can determine what kind of winter we're going to have. Okay. Here's what the seeds look like coming out. They're really slick, so they'll pass through the intestines of the animals.
A spoon means heavy snow. You'll be shoveling snow. Did they all do that? Are there any more?
And then a knife means you're cutting through the cold. It's going to be cold.
It's good. Cut like a knife. A spoon.
Up.
And a fork means mild winter.
Get ready for some cold.